Imagine being a young actress at the beginning of your career. You finally get the role you've been waiting for. But when you arrive on set, you discover something that was never properly explained to you. There's a nude scene. You say no. And instead of respecting your decision, they tell you, don't disappoint your fans. This isn't just a Hollywood movie plot. Several actresses have spoken about experiencing pressure around intimate scenes, and their stories raise a much bigger question. When does acting stop being a professional choice and become exploitation? And the disturbing part is saying no isn't equally easy for everyone. Hollywood has always had a complicated relationship with women's bodies. On one hand, intimate scenes can sometimes be an important part of storytelling. But the problem begins when an actress is made to feel that showing her body is simply the price she has to pay for getting a career. And for actresses who are still struggling to establish themselves, that pressure can be enormous. One actress who has spoken about experiencing this early in her career is Sierra Payton. She was cast in a film, but according to her account, she wasn't given the full script beforehand. Instead, she received only a brief explanation of her character. When she arrived on set, she discovered that the role involved intimate scenes she had not expected, and she wasn't comfortable doing them. So naturally, she went back to her agency. But instead of simply accepting her decision, she says she was made to feel as though she was the problem. The message was essentially, do you really want to risk losing this opportunity over this? And that is where the power imbalance becomes important. Because when you're already a successful star, saying no can be relatively easy. But when you're a struggling actress who desperately needs the next job, that same word can feel like a career ending decision. And this brings us to Emilia Clarke. Before Game of Thrones turned her into a global star, Emilia was a relatively inexperienced actress. She was only in the early stages of her career when she joined the series. And she has spoken openly about how uncomfortable she felt with the amount of nudity involved, particularly during the early stages of the show. The problem wasn't simply that the scenes existed. It was that she initially didn't feel confident enough to understand where she could draw the line. And that distinction matters. Because consent isn't just about saying yes or no. It is also about being properly informed, knowing what you're agreeing to, and feeling safe enough to change your mind. Emilia later became much more confident about establishing those boundaries. And one person who helped her was her co star Jason Momoa. According to Emilia, Jason recognized that she was uncomfortable and supported her. He helped create an environment where she felt she could speak up. And Emilia has repeatedly spoken positively about how much that support meant to her. As her career progressed, she became much more comfortable saying, no, this scene doesn't need to go that far. And that change is fascinating because the actress hadn't suddenly become a different person. She had simply gained something she didn't have at the beginning: experience and confidence. And Emilia wasn't the only major actress who drew a line. She later turned down 50 Shades of Grey, partly because of the amount of nudity and intimacy involved. Her reasoning was simple. She didn't want to do those scenes. And she didn't have to. But not every actress enters Hollywood with the same level of power. Take Sydney Sweeney. Her role as Cassie in Euphoria became incredibly popular. And as the character became more prominent, the amount of nudity surrounding her character also became a major talking point. Viewers even began criticizing the show for what they felt was unnecessary sexualization of Cassie. Sydney herself has said that she was comfortable communicating when something went too far and that the director respected her boundaries. And that's important to acknowledge. Because not every intimate scene is automatically exploitation. An actress can willingly choose to do one. The real issue is whether she actually has a choice. And then there's Zendaya. By the time she joined Euphoria, she was already a major celebrity. She had an established career and enormous influence. That completely changes the power dynamic. If a young unknown actress says, I don't want to do this, there may be a fear that someone else can simply take her place. But if an established star says the exact same thing, the production has far more incentive to respect that boundary. And that's why this conversation isn't really about nudity, it's about power. Because Hollywood doesn't have to explicitly threaten someone for pressure to exist. Sometimes the pressure is simply There are hundreds of actresses waiting for your role, and suddenly, saying no doesn't feel like a choice anymore. It feels like a risk. There are also actresses who establish their boundaries very early. Sophie Turner, for example, became known for maintaining strict limits around what she was comfortable doing on screen. Her story is a reminder that being part of a massive production doesn't automatically mean an actress has to agree to everything the production asks of her. And that's probably the biggest lesson here. An actor is not a mannequin. A character may require vulnerability. A story may require intimacy. But the performer still has boundaries. And those boundaries should not disappear simply because the camera is turned on. The entertainment industry has changed a lot over the years. There are now intimacy coordinators, clearer contracts, closed sets, and much more awareness around consent. But the fundamental question remains, can an actress say no without fearing that her career will disappear? Because if the answer is no, then it's not really consent. It's pressure disguised as opportunity. And perhaps the biggest difference between exploitation and genuine artistic choice is incredibly simple: the ability to walk away. If an actress can say, I'm not comfortable with this, and the production respects it, that's a professional environment. But if she's made to feel guilty, replaceable, difficult, or ungrateful for protecting her own boundaries, that's something else entirely. Hollywood sells fantasy on screen, but behind the camera, the most important thing should still be very real. People deserve the right to say no, and that shouldn't depend on how famous they are. What do you think? Where should Hollywood draw the line between artistic freedom and exploitation? And that's where we will end today's story. Because behind the glamour, fame, and red carpets, there's a side of Hollywood that doesn't always make it to the screen. If you found this story interesting, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Scodex, and turn on the notification bell. And tell me in the comments, do you think Hollywood has really changed, or is this problem still hiding behind the cameras? Until the next story, stay curious, stay questioning, and keep uncovering what lies beneath the surface. This is Codex. See you in the next one.